And we are back here live for halftime here on Rock Entertainment Sports Network. My name is Gianluca DiGiacomo, joined by a very special guest today. He is class of 1990 here at JCU, the president of the Gridiron Club. It is Mr. Kurt Gabram. Kurt, thank you so much for joining me, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Of course. I mean, let's get right into it. For folks who might not be familiar with what you do here at JCU, what is the Gridiron Club and how did that come to be?
Well, the Gridiron Club is a nonprofit organization where we got together with some other alumni and decided that it was time to really support the football program and also provide a place where alumni could kind of rekindle and reignite their relationships that they had with former players and friends and things like that. So the Gridiron Club's in place basically just to support the football program, give them the things that they need equipment-wise and anything the coaches need help with, and provide that spot, that common ground for people to come back to.
Awesome. Yeah, and of course, I mean, how's the season been going for you guys so far? This is a very transformative time at JCU, whether it be, trying to expand to a more nationwide base or also just the switch to the NCAC, the building of the AWE. So, I mean, how has this season been? It's probably been a fairly busy time of the year for you.
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, it's been fabulous because we've had a terrific season. The last two games, or the last game that we had, we did one of the things that we do is we offer a travel where we can travel with the team through the Gridiron Club. And so we went to the DePaul game, stayed in Indianapolis, ate at St. Elmo's, went to the game, and the game was fabulous, as you well know. And but everything's been going really, really good. The university's been fabulous to help us out, and the tailgates on Belvoir have been terrific, and we've been just seeing more and more momentum being built for JCU football as well as the Gridiron Club.
Awesome. Yeah, and you've seen how successful you guys have been this year, and the building base is. What are some of your immediate goals for the club? As you head in, and you guys are really starting to catch your stride in what you're doing.
Yeah, it's year three. So as we set our goals and talk about it, we've broken down the Gridiron Club into membership, into recognition, into different categories of things that are a little more manageable for people. So our number one goal is membership. We've got over 1,100 football alumni. We're just over 300 that have joined the club. So we're still, knocking on doors and asking people to get back into it. But the response has been terrific because we've really been, people have talked about how it's so awesome to get back together and get the alumni together, and you see guys you haven't seen for years and years and years, and rekindle those relationships. So it's been really good.
Absolutely. And a lot of what you guys do pertains to those alumni relationships, but it's also building the JCU community. You kind of touched up on the tailgates, and that's something that we've stressed for the last 2 or 3 years, shutting down Belvoir and giving fans a good experience outside of just the game. So, I mean, how have those kind of worked and impacted your guys' goal as well as the Gridiron Club?
Yeah, well, I don't know if we want to call them rumors or whatever, but, coming and having a good time and, coming back to campus and not just for homecoming but for all the games have been really a positive for the club because the outreach and the people that we've been able to touch to come back to the games has been fabulous and has helped us with our membership. So it's given us the resources that we need to then pass on to the football team and help out in that respect.
Awesome. Sweet. And we'll kick it to a quick commercial here on Rock Entertainment Sports Network. I'm joined by class of 1990 and the president of Gridiron Club, Kurt Gabram. We'll be right back.
This is more than just your next 4 years. It's becoming a force for change in a land of opportunity, standing shoulder to shoulder with the world around you. Here, you will learn to grind, fight, and overcome, no matter the arena, and build a professional network of leaders across every industry. This is a place where you belong. This is a place where you become. This is John Carroll University.
Looking for a change that could brighten both your lives and the lives of others? Meet Spark. We provide adult day services, homemaker personal care, and reliable transportation to help adults with disabilities live life to the fullest.
We create a safe, positive space where individuals can thrive.
We are proud to serve Lake, Cuyahoga, and Tioga counties, and our dedicated staff is always ready to support families and the community.
Spark isn't just about services, it's about making a real difference.
Visit sparkspecializedservices.com and follow on social media at spark_serve_lake.
And we're back here live on Rock Entertainment Sports Network, class of 1990. And the president of the Gridiron Club, Kurt Gabram, joined alongside me. Kurt, picking up right where we left off. Of course, a lot of what you do, as we said, the community, the alumni, but also the current students at JCU, particularly, of course, the football players with such a massive roster. Like, how does the club kind of impact those football student athletes?
Well, obviously by the resources, we buy, like knee braces for them. We provided a bus so we could take the whole team on the road and things like that. But also, as I said before, as part of our committees that we have formed, one of them is mentorship. And so what we're trying to do, and we're planning this year to have a business symposium, and where we can put football alumni, contacts, and all of those things. We can put them in the same room and have the football players come and meet those contacts. You know, there's an old adage, it's not what you know some of the time, it's who you know. So we want to provide those different contacts and things like that. So mentorship, providing, again, the resources so that we can provide that world-class experience for our student athletes, is where we're really focused.
And digging deeper into that on a personal level for you, I mean, this is a big mission for you guys in the last 3 years, and you've seen a very tangible outcome, whether it be how many people show up to the tailgates, or students maybe getting jobs straight out of college because of somebody that you connected them with in the Gridiron Club. So, I mean, personally, what kind of purpose, what kind of fulfillment do you get out of the role that you have?
It's fabulous. I think I just didn't start this by myself. Dave Ristoka and Jim Mitchell, all classmates of mine, we really, when Brian and Jeff took over, two football alumni, we really felt that it was a good time for us to get back involved. And so we had a meeting, we said, hey, how can we help? And Jeff actually had the idea and said, how about a Gridiron Club? Would you guys be willing to do this? I've worked with one before, I can really help you out. And so he's been a big help in putting the nuts and bolts together so far. But we really, we talk about it all the time, like we were all together last weekend for the tailgate, which was fabulous. It's such a good thing that we're doing, and we're bringing people together. It's been very, very rewarding. I had a fabulous experience here at John Carroll, and to be able to give back in a small way like this has really been terrific for me.
Awesome. Of course, and I'm sure there are a lot of alumni watching at home right now that maybe didn't know about the Gridiron Club, or maybe are looking for more information. So, I mean, how can you join and help your guys' cause moving forward?
Well, we're on all the social medias. We have a website, www.jcugridiron.org, and you can go right there and join up. If you're in the stadium, we have QR codes all around the stadium that you can just go and get on. We do our membership drive is in January, and it's $250 to join the club. And you get, with that membership, you get a membership gift. You get all kinds of more information than you know what to do with, and game day stuff that really provides insight to what the upcoming game is, and then your money, we know where the money is going. It's going directly to the football program. So it's been well received, and so in January, we put our membership drive together and reach out to all of our alumni.
Great. And this has been a big, expansive year for you guys. So tell us a little bit about what's your guys' next major initiative for the club moving forward?
Well, of course, I think membership provides the ability to do other things, because the higher the membership, the more money we have to help the club. But I'd like to see, we've talked about a new scoreboard initiative. We talked about some different things, in helping the facilities out, making sure that all of our committees and our golf outing and all of those things are done properly. So just kind of focused on it all.
Awesome. Well, Kurt, thank you so much for joining me, my friend. This is a great halftime show. As we'll kick it back to the action in just a second here on Rock Entertainment Sports Network. That was the president of the Gridiron Club here at JCU in class of 1990, Kurt Gabram. We'll be right back after this.